Hello, and welcome to Stanley Parable. Let's get right into it. The loading takes forever. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, it is.
This is the story of a man named
Yes.
Stanley.
Yep.
Stanley...
There we go. We already saw that. Very good though, but we already saw it. Okay, so let's figure this game out.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
By the way, I can't jump for some odd reason.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Time to go light.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Probably. Oh.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Just like a nice cold soda, like root beer.
Yes, really, really worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should I? Yeah.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back up the track.
Let's go this way. Oh. Okay, let's go this way.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nope.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I'll miss you, broom closet. But I gotta go places.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. This looks very ominous.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun. and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Oh.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Oh, no.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back.
I love this.
The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh. That.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I?
No.
Who am I?
Oh, God.
And everything went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What? No ambulance? Really? What a fucking asshole. Ugh. That was weird. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So, that was quite interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Wow.
Yes, this room. What a beautiful, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. This way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Amazing. Oh.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten.
Whoa.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
Let's go this way, though. Danger everywhere. Huh, 2B1. And what's in here? Oh.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
You know, I really like red. But...
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, okay.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I
probably did.
And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
Whoa.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback
you know what?
here.
To be perfectly honest, I had to get through hoops to get here, but it was well worth it, so 4 out of 5.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. 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 Oh my god. That's amazing. Choose the blue door. I'm more attracted to Stanley. Well, let's go through here. Hello.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
To be perfectly honest, I am not really that competitive, you know. But it does show me what people are like, so Boop.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Fuck you, baby. Hey, baby. Fuck you. And fuck you. And fuck you. And hey, you know what's really funny? Fuck you. Let then get out of here. Bye-bye, baby.
You heartless bastard.
Yes, I am.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience.
I'm sure you have one.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Oh.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Oh, my.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This
do you
seems
have
like it'll
Minecraft?
work. Let's give it a shot.
I've never played Minecraft. Oh my god.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Oh, shit. Where? Oh.
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off... Yes.
Oh.
It's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze
Lovely
upon
home.
my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
I can't jump.
Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Okay. That way. Oh. Do.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
This way.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Yeah.
Oh.
Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Did I hear something?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell
Oh my
this
god.
is.
That's amazing.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Yeah. I love Portal.
Genius.
At least the second one, anyway.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
No.
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience.
Whoa. Okay. I may have booked the game. Again. Oh, I don't want to fall off the edge. I don't think there's a way to die, but oh. Jeez Louise. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Oh jeez. Oh god, it's like in a really shitty horror movie. Oh no, horror map on Gmod all over again. It's a bit difficult to see, so it does not look like there's a way to turn up the brightness. Whoops. Okay. Oh. Oh. Light. Oh, can I go in there? No. Okay. Well, let's go towards the light. Hopefully we don't get the shining. Okay, no shining. Those twins still freak me the fuck out. Anything I could do? No. No, I guess not. Okay then. Now I'll be right back. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh, so I guess that was the end? It was. You know, I'm enjoying this game a lot, so let's do one more ending, because why not?
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
That's different. Yeah, this is definitely different. He's not saying anything, you know.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fuck.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay. I'm not looking at any strategy guides for this either. I'm winging it.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You know? Yeah.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Let's go. Bye-bye, world. Another loading screen.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Oh. But what about the other doors? Nothing. Okay. Take me away. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay. Take me away, narrator. Oh.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I
He's
thinking?
fucking with me.
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Now he's just fucking with me at this point, isn't he?
Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Ah. A vehicle. Whoa.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
Okay.
Okay, from the
Whee!
top.
Yep. The wonders of editing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. What? There's doors.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Huh.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Ah. Can't go that way. Phone. Why phone? Okay. That's the usual stuff, so let's go this way. Huh. The doors didn't close.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Why not? No.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Probably. Always missing those memos.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Oh.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Whee! I kinda noticed that the doors didn't close on me. But yeah, we definitely broke the game, didn't we?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Okay.
No, wait.
Oh.
Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Narrator, I don't think this is the way. This is definitely not the way. Okay.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
I guess.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember,
No.
Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yay.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it
If
really
I could
paid
jump,
off.
I
So,
would.
good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Yeah, I don't really like being in that kind of place either. Huh.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Whee! Follow the line, follow the line, follow the line. Huh.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Okay.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Yes.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence,
Yep.
right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa.
Yeah.
Hang on, that got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
My brain actually hurt
Not
a
sure
little.
where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Sorry.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Nope. Oh.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Yeah. Line. Hey, we're going the right way.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah.
We're intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting,
Yeah.
daring, mysterious.
Yeah.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh. Whee!
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Ass and titties. That'd be nice. Oh. Cool. I hope there's ass and titties over here.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. Line, you failed me for the last time. Just look at you. All over the place. Clean yourself up. You're a mess.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Yeah.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Okay.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Possibly.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Yay.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Huh.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Yep.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
Yeah.
I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Yeah. Rebel against the system.
Stopped? Does that mean, did we do
Oh.
it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
It's gonna be okay, narrator.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
Yep.
So I hope that's where we are right now.
Especially for
We'll
mankind
find out, won't
divided.
we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
What? Okay. Well, that happened. Anyway, so that's literally all the time I have right now. But that was good. I love that. I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.